we are very indebted to Nancy for her commitment to SUNY and for working diligently and in an intelligent, focused way to move SUNY forward. And she's done that, and Nancy, we are grateful to you for what you've done.
Through her intense passion, grit, and determination, the SUNY system has regained its reputation as our nation's, and indeed the world's, premier system of higher learning.
One of the things that Nancy brought to Albany was this sense of real pride and love for her adopted city. She moved into the city of Albany, and she and I were absolutely on the same page when we talked about the impact of having SUNY here in the city of Albany, because we are the corporate headquarters for the greatest university system, not just in this country, but in the world.
You know, when I first came to New York State as the Commissioner of Education, one of the first people that I met was Nancy Zimpher. It just seemed like a natural match. It seemed like something that would be a great connection and that we should become partners. I just want to make sure that I have the opportunity publicly to underscore the importance of Nancy Zimpher in New York State and the connection she's made with state ed. I believe that her continuing legacy here will be the work that's done to improve our teacher preparation programs across the state.
Nancy brought real stability and visibility to the SUNY system. Schools, teachers, our students, all of us have been the real beneficiaries of Nancy's dedication.
It is always a pleasure to host SUNY Chancellor Nancy Zimpher on the Capitol Pressroom or on WCNY's television programs. She knows how to drive her points home with poise and power. I personally consider her a role model. Also, I think that women who want to pursue top positions at civic institutions should watch how Nancy Zimpher handles herself with such grace.
When I think of leadership, I actually think of Chancellor Zimpher first and foremost, because she's been a leader not just in the education system in New York State, but really across the whole state in terms of business, in terms of academics, in terms of giving back to the local communities.
For years, I've seen that Chancellor Zimpher is a true champion of college access, affordability, and completion. Chancellor Zimpher understands the power of education to transform lives and life chances.
In every place she's been over these years, starting at Ohio State, Milwaukee, Cincinnati, SUNY, she has taken a strong leadership role in terms of engaging the community. The STRIVE program she put together dealing with K-12 in those communities, which became a national effort.
Now, I've been given an impossible assignment. I've been asked to name the one greatest Zimpher contribution to higher education. Absolutely impossible. If I could do a top 10 list, maybe I could handle that. But what I can do is offer what I think is her unique and defining quality. And that's her ability to create a shared vision that not only brings the university or the university system community together, but also engages the external community to work towards the common good.
What a pleasure it was to work with her as a university leader. We don't play favorites, so I wouldn't, but she in terms of her passion, her tenaciousness, and her accessibility were just really, they sort of distinguished her from a lot of university presidents.
Standing up for SUNY in a difficult political context, in that in New York State you have SUNY and CUNY, and you also have a very important private college community, and I think that makes it difficult for SUNY as a unit to get attention as opposed to individual campuses.
Whether she's talking about systemic change, which has been fundamental to her policy agenda, whether it's actually meeting with students and faculty to say we can do more in mathematics, in language, in any manner of discipline in higher education. Nancy has been the consistent voice for higher education, and I can't thank her enough.
Both President Obama and I were just huge, huge fans of hers. So much of what she did actually helped to set our national agenda. But she was always willing to challenge the status quo, and so often leaders aren't willing to do that. She wanted to be held accountable. She wanted better outcomes for young people. She wanted to keep costs down. She wanted to make sure that students who came to higher education, maybe the least prepared academically, maybe with the toughest of financial situations, circumstances, those are the young students, those are the students that she cared passionately about. And to have her helping think things through with us, challenging us, but most important, leading by example, I can't tell you how much that meant to us.
I consider Nancy a friend, and all of us at the White House enjoyed working with her. But our relationship never meant she gave us a pass. She held us accountable. If she disagreed with something someone said, even the president, she said so. I could always rely on Nancy for her candid opinion. Whether at the White House or working with her now through College Promise, she not only helped students afford college, she made sure students had the information they needed to make the right choice. That, I think, gets to the heart of Nancy's legacy. She helped people help themselves.
If somebody were to spend even 40 years at a monumental task like higher education, how much could that person really get done? If that person is Nancy Zimpher, an amazing amount. She knows that institutions are made up of people, and she pays attention to the people. And that's why she excels at creating partnerships. And you know, she's been so valuable here. There's probably a feeling now that she mustn't leave. But when someone has accomplished as much as she has, the institutional changes, the fruits of her inspired leadership, all that is going to linger long after she's out the door. So in a way, she'll never leave.